Chris, empty the bucket here. Tell us everything that you will tell us for the next 2 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. Super Bowl 59. First look. This is just first look of what we are going to see 2 Sundays from now. Chiefs are early 1.5-point favorite over the Eagles. The over-under is 49.5, so I feel like that's pretty high. Whenever you're getting close to 50, that's a pretty high over-under. This is the Super Bowl matchup, Chris. Correct me if I'm wrong here, that you wanted. You think this will give us the best game in Super Bowl 59?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the most evenly matched football game we could possibly get right in the Super Bowl, which I'm always a fan of because that usually means the best watching, the tightest game, right, late into the fourth quarter, and we're all sitting there, nail biting as we're watching Super Bowl 59 unfold. And I do believe that, and I think with the history that's on the line, and the fact that, yes, it's the Chiefs, all that they're accomplishing here, the way America hates them, and the way they're winning and all that against the team that, as you know, I always say, I think it's the most physically gifted football team in the sport, the most complete team in the sport. And that's where it's going to be awesome to see here. Because, yeah, the Eagles have the better players, but it's not enough to where you go, wait, the Chiefs, with the way they can execute in big moments, Mahomes' ability to make plays in big moments, style in which they play, right? The Chiefs match up pretty damn good with that style with which the Eagles want to play, right? It's not overly complicated on the offensive side of the ball. It's like we're physical, and then we want to play one-on-one football with our receivers on the outside. The Chiefs kind of like that football. They're like, that's what we do. Sounds good. We'll see you there. We'll see you in New Orleans. We'll see you on the lot, right? On the other side of the ball, too, where the Eagles are more talented than the Chiefs' offense. But the thing you hear me talk about the Eagles and what I'm concerned about is that conservative nature. Oh, we're going to play bend, don't break. But you're playing a guy here that can go 13 for 13 on a 70-yard drive and score a touchdown like every time he wants to in big games like we see. And that's where it's going to be interesting. And I think things will have to be changed by the Eagles a little bit. And there'll be some things about the personnel of the Eagles that's going to make the Chiefs have to change the way they play too, because they are going to be mismatched in a few areas because of that great Eagles talent.
So big storyline, right? Obviously, you've got the back-to-back-to-back chance for the first time ever in the Super Bowl era. You've got the Eagles, a little bit of a revenge factor there, starting the whole thing. Got Jalen Hurts, maybe that fumble and the return for a touchdown, erase that immediately. For the people that root for the underdog, you have no one to root for in this one. Because, the Eagles were not an underdog, right? You just describe them as like a super roster, super team. So it's just like those who wanted an underdog to root for are screwed in the Super Bowl.
Well, I think we all know the Chiefs were awesome, and we're not shocked they were here. And I think anybody that listened to our podcast, and no disrespect to your awesome Detroit Lions and all that, but I have been one that has been trying to say I thought the Eagles were the best team in football for quite some time, right? And I still think that. I don't know if I'm going to pick them to win the game against this damn team they're about to play with this guy at quarterback, and that's what I have to figure out over the next 10 days. But no, you're right. There's no underdog. It's a clash of the Titans. It's the best team in the AFC that knows how to execute and talent-wise, and then clearly the most physically gifted team in all of football in the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's going to be awesome to see it go down at Super Bowl 59.
Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. It's playoff time, baby.
So make sure to smash that subscribe button, as they say. We got game recaps coming up. We got all of our Super Bowl 59 coverage from Radio Row. You will be in New Orleans yourself.
And you're going to be there at some point, too, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies.